Alright, well anyways, welcome everybody. It's week 3 with some more Forza Horizon 3. No, Forza Horizon 5. 3 was a long time ago. So yeah, we're getting right into it. Let's see what we get to do. And it's great. So the Solely Swiss channel is messaging me. I don't know which one of you it is. I'm guessing it's not Forrest. It's probably you, Bronson. It really could be any 4 of you guys. I'm hogging something. Oh, I have no idea how anything works. Yeah, obviously. You're sitting in voice chat all by yourself all day. You don't know what's going on. That's ridiculous. Connor, did you approve this? Can't take you anywhere. My goodness. Nah. Oh boy. Must have been an accident. Are you gotta get your little fingers up for the air quotes? Accident. Okay. Good. Glad we got that cleared up. Okay. So this is obviously Bronson typing. See, the funny thing is Forrest and Bronson could be logged into the same Solely Switch account and probably at the same time and typing under the same account. That would make for some fun. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Okay. That still looks a little loud here. Let me turn that back down a little bit. And then I'll just turn what's in my ears up. All right, there we go. You may never know. That is correct. That is correct. The world may never know. How are you guys doing tonight? Good to hear from you. Good. I would say good to see you. I can't see you. Good to chat with you. How's your week been? Anything new? Whoop. Don't mind me, I'm just taking out the bushes. Week has been great. We got some big news. Ooh, big news. You have another child on the way? Is that what it is? You got your LLC today. Whoop, whoop. Nice. Exciting. Now you can finally monetize and get your emotes and all that fun stuff. Good times. Just got this one out. Hey, you never know. It could be talking to Forrest and Tessa. I'm surprised you think I'm talking exclusively to you. I get talking to the collectively you, all 4 of you. But yeah, that's exciting. That's exciting. Glad you're able to figure that out. Was it pretty complicated, or I'm kind of curious? Maybe I'll have to just get on a call with you guys sometime and you can explain how you guys figured that out and are making it work. Oh, hello there. Oh man. But yeah, it's good to hear from you guys. Glad you guys are doing well, getting through exciting stuff. But besides that, I hope your week is going well. Getting ready for Christmas here. Man, we're like T-minus almost 5 days now. You guys ready? Get all your stuff, all your ducks in a row, all your shopping done. Oops, oh, that was a bad turn. It's been good week. Less than a week, yep. I know it. For you, it's like just a matter of minutes until it's 5 days from now. Driving a little crazy. Yes, and this is how I drive in real life too, so watch out. No, I'm just joking. Yep, so hype. I can't wait to stream that day. I know, that'll be fun. What are you guys planning on doing on Christmas Day? And like, what time are you thinking? Or would you guys want to do something together for a portion of the day? Or what are you guys planning? Oh, I see you went back to your normal account. Got tired of using your, hiding behind your other account name, huh? See how it is. Okay. Let's see, is there anything new? Oh, yeah, kind of. Here we go. We got that. Got gifts delivered. Cool. And some wheel spins. I'm elusive. Alright, let's, in the spirit of Christmas, let's give away this car. And you get a car! And maybe another person, you get a car! Oh, there's another one. Oh, it's a new car! Hey, look at that, we get to keep that one this time. Nice. We're still on the Discord call between the four of us, and I have your stream in my earbud too, so this is difficult to do. Well, good luck. Yeah. But yeah, if you want to play some Phantasy Star or something like that, or I don't know, I forget all the different stuff we have in common necessarily. I mean, still got Mario Kart, but play through a few different things. Or one thing, whatever. Sure, you guys probably want to do your own thing too, but maybe for at least a little bit, who knows? Oh man, this thing cannot turn. It's like I'm on ice here. Just wants to slide across the road. Woo! This will be fun. Turn! I don't know why when you first jumped on, you said you're all on a call together. My mind went to the fact that all four of you guys are in, like, separately in a Discord call, and that sounds difficult, but no, it's probably just, you know, Bronson, you and your wife, and Forrest, you and your wife in in couples calls. That makes way more sense. Don't mind me over here. I'm just making up nonsense. Whoop. Oh wait, way too hot coming in that corner. Oops. Oh, I was not. I was happened to just look away for a moment. I need to like figure out. I don't know my desktop, the way or not my desktop. The way my desk is laid out is in such a way that I have a little bit of space between my two monitors, and I'd love to have like, ouch. I'd love to have like my monitors closer together so I can see chat better, and maybe even have like one monitor vertical instead of horizontal. Oh gosh, why am I just not? I need to pay attention. Why am I not paying attention here? And try the vertical monitor approach. I did that in one of my old jobs, and it was actually really nice because if you have something that's kind of a long list, but I see some streamers that do that for their OBS and everything, and they can see things a little bit better, potentially, or at least have a little bit different layout, not have so much wasted space. Yeah, maybe someday I can figure that out. It'd be great to get one of those dual arm kind of monitor things, so you can just kind of move them around wherever you want. But the problem is one of my monitors doesn't have that kind of it's not set up on the back to be able to attach to something like that, so that would make it a little bit more difficult. Not sure if it could be done or not. Oh, let's check this first. Oh man, why we banked up so many points so we can get these XP car masteries there. Okay. Hey, how's it going, Honey C-Dubs? Welcome back. Good to see ya. Hope you're doing well. Alright, this guy has a little bit of a slower start. We'll see. We should be able to catch up to him pretty easily. Oh gosh. Starts drifting around the road a little bit there. What am I using to play this? Steering wheel or controller? I'm using a controller. No steering wheel for me. I tried one a while back and I didn't really like it. Probably could have given it a little bit more time to get used to, but I returned it. But I've heard that the steering wheel isn't necessarily the greatest for this game. It's probably people like it more for the more driving simulation games. So Forza Motorsport would be better. But some people do use a wheel on this. I don't know. I don't know if I just had too much force feedback on it. It was just, as soon as I got off the road, my car would just spin out every time, and it was so frustrating. So, it was just not fun. Maybe someday in the future I'll invest in another steering wheel. But who knows? Are you into racing games too, or? And if so, do you use a steering wheel, or do you prefer to use just the controller? Whoops. Used to play Forza on Xbox. Nice. Like the original, or just past ones in the series? I started playing Forza when Forza Motorsport 3 came out, or was out. I guess it had already been out for a little while. That was the first one I played, and then played Motorsport 4, and then played the Horizon series from pretty much ever since the first one came out. Playing on Xbox 360. Nice. That's where I started as well. Yeah, been really enjoying this series. I think I gravitate more to the Horizon games just because they're a little bit... They're not as strict on driving. It's a little more arcadey and free-flowing. However you want to call it. More forgiving. But I do play Motorsport here and there. Do you play any other simulators? Not really. I've never really gotten into any other ones. I thought about trying Flight Simulator out, but it's never really interested me all that much. And then I know they have all those like truck simulator or bus simulator or whatever else. They have all sorts of ones like that. I have just never tried any of those out, mainly because I'm cheap and I have to go buy it, and I have Game Pass, and so that allows me to play a lot of other things on here without having to purchase games. What about you? Do you play other simulation games too, or simulator games? I have grown up playing racing games a lot, so I like to gravitate to them. But I guess it kind of depends a little bit on the racing game. I like kind of the more arcadey racing style games, more or less. Okay. Oh yeah, let's see what the backstage pass thing is. Got some new voting. We got the Vision and McLaren and the DeLorean and the Rossian. Man, that's tough because both the ones over here look pretty good. I've never seen the Vision before. That looks interesting. But then the DeLorean sounds kind of cool too. But honestly, I think this one outweighs it just a little bit more. Yes, I played DCS on PC. Very detailed flight simulator. Almost a bit too much, but it was good. Man, I remember... So, when I was a kid, We had a Windows 95 machine. I don't know if it was on that or if it was on whatever we had after that. But we had, I think at one point we had like, no, we had like Flight Simulator 95 or 98 or something like that. And we had a joystick. Didn't have all the special stuff necessarily, but we had a big joystick, and I remember playing that a little bit. But, man, that was a long time ago. Let's get this McLaren. We don't have this guy yet. Still got 3 passes left. I think I'll just keep banking them to kind of see if anything else jumps out that really grabs my attention. There aren't really too many exciting cars I have left to pick up yet, so... Played that as a kid too. Yeah, I don't really remember a whole lot of it, but it was fun. It was interesting. Quite big for the time. I remember, like, there's only a few simulation kind of games that I remember playing as a kid. That, and then we were at my dad's friend's house, and he had this, like, monster truck racing game, and that was really old. You know, driving through the jungle or just, you know, dirt roads in grassy places and stuff. And I don't really remember much more than just the fact of playing it. I have no idea what it's called. It was probably 25, 30 years ago. Shoot, I'm old. But, yeah. Oh, this is a seasonal one. Okay. I'm trying to remember if something like that is my earliest gaming memory. Probably playing my dad's Atari was probably one of my earliest gaming memories. I think it was a 7800 that he had or something. Maybe. I forget. Playing Pac-Man, Big Doug, all those ones. Good times. Alright, gonna be racing a plane here. I know these kind of races are a little bit scripted. Your first system was an Atari 2600. It's so old and I was so young, I don't even remember if it was a 7800 or the 2600, but I just know it was an Atari. And unfortunately, my parents sold it at a garage sale, so I don't have it anymore. But, yeah, it was fun. It was fun. It was a good learning experience. Good gaming as a kid. Simple times. I can't remember how many games they had, but yeah, it's only a handful. And it's funny, my dad had it. I don't really remember watching him play it ever, even though he had it. Position 4 out of 4. Who else is... Oh, that's right. This is a race where you get teammate or opponents that just randomly join in, huh? Are they planes? Are they bikes? Are they cars? Oh, are they planes as well? Oh, they're on the plane. I get it. I was like, where are they going? They're crossing in front of me and I don't even see them. That's alright, honey. We're both old together. Oh, they're on bikes, I see.
Touchdown! Go Team Motorcycle! Now it's a race horizon. Superstar driver versus daredevil biker. Who you got?
Oh, alright, a little fast. And I know this race is kind of scripted. They're scripted to go across the screen and zoom around at certain points when you're at a certain part of the race. I don't know how this is even a legal kind of race for them to even be competing, because you're supposed to follow the track, and then they're just hopping and skipping and jumping across from this side to that, not even following the race, and joining partway through. So they shouldn't even count. Look, they're not even hitting the markers.
Did we lose a biker?
Did you lose a biker? Yeah, they just took off. Are those real players? No, they're all just computer. It's computer controlled. Yeah, that's one thing this game, I know like the Motorfest or whatever that Ubisoft does, like they let you drive other vehicles. This game is just cars. You don't get to use motorcycles, boats, planes, anything like that, so.
Wait, is that a wingsuit?
Oh, and a wingsuit too, holy cow. What is this, SSX? Are they gonna jump out on a snowboard here in a second? Whoops.
Final straight, and this kid is not stopping.
And you see that he's like in front of you, and then he pulls back. And he's like, oh, wow, look at that. You got first. Way to go. Guarantee you could like go slower through the rest of the race and come to the end, and they'll just like pull up at the end. And oh, look at that. You beat him by just a split second. Good job. You're so good at driving. Look at you. What a champ. Pat yourself on the back. You deserve a raise. Okay. Yeah, those kind of festival events like that are, I don't know. They're kind of silly. I mean, it's kind of fun. Like there's one so this one you race a car or a plane. Another one you race a train. There's another one you race like a boat. There's like 3 or 4 of them. I mean, they did that in the last game. And it's kind of fun, but after you've done a couple, it's like, you know, this is scripted. This is not pure skill. So whatever. That's okay. It's still fun. And he says, all right, man, you have a good rest of your evening. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Have a good night yourself. God bless. We'll have to catch you in another stream. Should be live tomorrow night. Usually I'm playing most nights, just not Wednesdays, and maybe another night here or there. So, but yeah, have a good one. Take care. Good to see ya. So if I remember correctly, this brand of car, the Holden, I think is European only. And, well, I don't know. I have this like feeling that it's kind of like a European version of like a Chevrolet or something, but I'm probably wrong on that. It's probably not even close. But I mean, I don't know, it just, I'll have to look that up and see. I wouldn't be surprised if there's certain cars that do things like that, where they have their own market and company name and brand and everything in the States, and a whole separate one for Europe, because I feel like that what I've heard is one of the main reasons why you don't really see a lot of European cars over here. Well, I mean, importing and exporting, that kind of thing, but also like the fuel emissions tests, or just like the what these cars have to, like, I don't know if it's not fuel efficiency, but it's just like the emissions are just the tests that they have to go through. They have to pass whatever regulation tests from whatever transportation government body the states has that regulates things, so most of them don't necessarily hit the mark, I think. It's honestly a lot, maybe not a lot, I don't know. I know there are European versions of certain cars that aren't as common in the States that they finally bring over, and I wouldn't bet that they're kind of especially designed and made for the American market. It's not like, oh yeah, we got this Alfa Romeo from Italy and just brought it over. I mean, some people do that for like classic cars. Somehow, okay, that's not gonna work. Somehow they can get that to work, but I think they only can do that because they're technically like classic cars and they're classified and licensed as such. They're not like allowed to be driven very much because they're quote unquote a classic car. My friend in high school, him and his dad and his brother, they got this old Datsun 510. I think it's a 71, something like that. Anyways, they're kind of fix it up to use it, and they got a classic car license for it. And with that, I don't think you have to like renew the tabs on it like a normal car each year. But there's a stipulation that you can't like have over a certain amount of mileage per year driven on it. And I think they did, because my friend would drive it to school, to high school, and this and that. And I think they ended up putting too many miles on it, so they had to just get a regular license plate for it, because their collector's license got revoked or something like that. Alright, where's the other races? Here we are. Oh, shoot. Let's check the car mastery. Yep, we got that already. Okay. I'm going to try to do that for each of the cars that I can do. So is there anything we can buy, or is it just these two? Just those two. All right. Try this one. I have a feeling we've already driven the other one because it's already kind of leveled up to the top of the Class A. This one looks like it's stuck. Is this one like Australian or something? I feel like this is from Australia, this version. I've seen like other cars that are kind of, it's like a car, but it almost looks like a pickup. It's really weird. I don't know if like the back opens and it's like this huge hatch or something. Like their way of having a pickup truck but a car at the same time. It's very strange. Just reminds me that like if this car was a hairstyle, this would be a mullet. That's what it just reminds me of. That's kind of funny. This looks very strange, out of place. Stay wide. Okay. This car is called the Maloo. It's an interesting name. Oh, look at that. Nice. Okay. And last one down here, last but not least. Actually, this one isn't leveled up either. Maybe, I don't know if the leveling up with the car mastery is specific to every individual car that you get, or just that specific make and model, no matter which version or what copy you have. So we will see. So I think there was some sort of like, not glitch, but like hack that people were doing, because there was like one car early on that gave you a lot of XP, and you could just buy it over and over really cheap or something, and then use your car mastery on it to just get tons of XP from that XP boost little tile. And they had to update the game to change that around so people couldn't do that. So that might be the case for this, but we'll take a look after this race. And I'm kind of debating in the new year if I want to take a break from Forza for a while, or if we should keep going and keep going with these one stream a week. I mean, it's only one stream, so it's not taking up that much time. But when I think about it, it's like, well, I do this one night, I do roller coaster one night, and then that leaves at most 4 nights to do something else, and I'll usually throw in a random multiplayer game like Fall Guys or Mario Kart or Rocket League. So I want to make sure that I don't know, I'm trying to get through, you know, a lot of those single player games you've seen me do, a lot of retro games, and maybe not so retro games, but just other stuff I wanted to play. But it is good to have something to kind of break things up a little bit, so there's some variety, so it's not just the same thing all the time. but it seems like you guys enjoy it, so I'm not necessarily getting tired of it, but so we'll see. Okay, let's take a look. See what it is. Do it? Oh, we get a new one every time. Interesting. So it does work. Okay, well, I'll have to make sure I do that for all my cars before I give them away, if I've already put them in my inventory. Okay, so that was that. That was that one. Check mark. Alright, this one is on dirt roads. Oh, this will be good. I like those. Mangrove Scramble. And it's Class B. Okay, good. And after this race, I'm gonna have to get some more water. Okay. What have we not driven already? Maybe this one? Yeah, that's one thing. In the next game, I hope that they can add more things that you can check. Like, if you've driven something already, check the car mastery from, like, that menu to see what you've unlocked already without having to go through the whole process of 8 clicks and menu prompts to just get into a car to check. So many unnecessary menus and pop-ups to click through just to switch cars and look at something like that. A strange set of cars to do an off-road race or partially off-road race in. Oh, okay. Hey there, bud. Thanks. Not really making much progress here. This other guy's car is trying to pass us. Not the greatest off-road car, I guess. Okay, there he goes again. Alright. Pass him that time. Okay, past him. Alright, making some progress now. There we go. At least they're all like in a row, really close to each other. No one's like way out in front somewhere. So if we can get up there, we can pass them a little bit quicker. Just kind of, pardon me. We'll just come right through here. Thank you. Oh, jeez, you're right next to me still. Dude, give me some space. Okay, there's second place. Can we get up to first? Oh, so close. Oh, got it. Cutting it a little close. The car's so dirty. Okay. So, you know what? I kind of want to try this Maserati. I don't know if... I feel like I haven't driven this one before. Whoa. Tree? What tree? Huh? Those are just sticks flying around the air. Those are just little branches. There's no tree there. Ah. Huh, the tree's back. Not anymore. Alright, this one car just wants to stay in first here, huh? Be a little more aggressive, I guess. Everyone else is falling way behind over there. So this guy, prove to you. So I've mentioned this multiple times. Computer X kind of weird. They'll put up a fight until you kind of pass them, and then they'll just drop off. So I've been racing this guy. He's been leading the whole race. He's holding up pretty good, but who wants to bet that as soon as I pass him, he's just gonna be like, "Nope, I'm done. Throwing in the towel." Okay, let me make these corners a little bit wider. Oh, there we go. Thanks, friend. Oh man, you're still there? You guys are all still here? You guys are pretty quiet. You're talking the whole time? So I entered a voice chat today. Yes. Oh man. Okay, I need to stop running through all the plants, the trees. So I entered voice chat today. Yeah, at some point you must have like clicked into the voice chat channel on your Discord, and you're just kind of hanging out by yourself, I guess. I mean, that's what part of that conversation between DJ, Para, and the other guy, sorry, I forgot his name. You're like, oh, what's Bronson doing? Oh, he must be talking to himself or something. What's new? No. I kid. Standard day-to-day practice amongst myself. Oh boy. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully you guys had a good chat. Good discussion, whatever it was. Hopefully my blabbing on and on wasn't distracting. Oh, we got that already. Okay. Alright, well, let's go to the last race for this, this trio of races. Sorry for being so spotty early. Oh, no. You don't need to be sorry. You're fine. We joined the stream and then decided that we were going to work on the Discord server today. Oh, cool. Exciting. I think I have it up. Anything new? Oh, you get to see a welcome. Excellent. And you got a moderator section. Oh, you made me admin too? Oh, you guys are too nice. As long as, hopefully I don't break anything. You put so much trust in me. I don't even know if I put that much trust in myself. I don't know what was done. I took the baby to another room and rocked with her for 20 minutes. I was away for 20 minutes, and look what happened. No. It would have slowed him down. Oh boy. You never know. You never know. Oh boy, this thing. It wants to fishtail. Don't kick out on me too much. It has a decent top speed though. Or at least a decent acceleration. It picked up pretty quick, but oh, we're on dirt. That's this will be interesting. I'm just gonna be slipping and sliding. Running into other cars, holy cow. Hitting trees, hitting bushes. Power slide around the corner. There we go. Alright, get out of here, yellow car. Oh, you're getting in my way. I need to get around you. You're making life difficult for me here. I'm trying to win. I want to win. Let's see, Bronson is saying, I would have only... Oh, no, you haven't said anything new. Okay. Well, that's exciting. Do you guys have any, like, special plans that you want to do for the Discord server or anything? Anything in particular? Or just a good way to kind of communicate with the community? Man, I'm really falling behind. This thing not doing so great. Ooh, Book, thank you for the shout out. Alright, I'm gonna restart. Let's see, not a clue. I'm just a troll the whole time. Can kind of be the devil's advocate kind of thing. Oh, well, what about this? Well, what about this? Alright, come on, guys. Give me some space here. This does pretty good on pavement, but then once you start going off-road, this thing... not so great. Ah. We might have to change vehicles if we get too far behind. This thing, maybe if we just kind of take it easy, we can keep from slowing down too much. We're sort of keeping up-ish. It's not too bad. I think it was just like when we were fighting the yellow car, it was forcing us off the road a little bit. Kind of sliding a little bit more than we needed to. Right now they're taking off. Come back! Oh gosh, okay. Alright, yellow car. Get out of the way. Let the adults come through. Oh man, they're way up there. Well, maybe I'll get lucky and I can get past at least one more of them. Turn! Come on, turn. Let's see, Bronson says, I think we're gonna have separate spaces for the four of us. So if someone likes Tessa the best, they can just hang out in the Tessa section. Hey, that's not a bad idea. But then you might find out who's the most popular, and then it'll make everyone else sad. Place bets. Who's the most popular? Oh man. I don't know. Connor got on DJ's bad side the other day. The only one left is Tessa, so I don't know. Tessa might be the only one still afloat here. You never know. Oh, these guys are coming out of nowhere trying to pass us. All right, we need to stop sliding around so much and just get... There we go. Alright, maybe I just need to, like, get a better view so I can see if I'm sliding. This car has the hardest time just gripping the road and not just fishtailing everywhere. Everyone else way up there is just light years away, light years ahead. No catching them. You know, let's quit the event and just do a different car. This one's not doing so good. Your section is gonna be a bunch of conspiracies and nonsense. I look forward to seeing that. I look forward to hearing that. Okay, back all the way over here. Alright, let's find something else that will drive a little bit better. Maybe just so I can make sure we pass, I will... what was it? Looks like I could do this one. This one could do pretty good too. I'm gonna be the Alex Jones of Solely Switch. Oh boy. You know, I haven't really watched... I think I've maybe seen a clip or two. I really haven't watched much of his stuff. But I heard he's an interesting guy. Oh, Connor's back. I'm back and I see Brunson's making an Alice Jones comment. Yep, off to a good start. He's getting practice for his Discord channel group that he's going to create. You know, the funny thing is, though, I don't know if you heard this, but you know, there's a saying nowadays that you know, what's the difference between a conspiracy and the truth, or something like that? About 9 months. Such a good answer. I mean, it's funny. I mean, yeah, I'm sure there's some out there that are, you know, one's about the lizard people or whatever. It's going to be out there, but you know, most of the mainstream ones, what you know, it only takes about 6 to 9 months, and then it's like, oh hey, look at that. That's interesting. Just pointing that out. Just throwing it out there. Yeah, this car is doing a lot better, a lot more stable. That other car is a good track car, but not an off-road, dirt road kind of car. Yes, exactly. Yeah, see? See? Yeah. Yeah, I think I got that saying. I think I heard that one from Michael Knowles. I think that's where I heard that one from. Let's see. Can we catch up to this one? should be able to. He's not... Oop! Alright, I need to slow down on certain ones here. You've heard it somewhere but can't remember. Yeah, I feel like I've heard it different places too, but I think at least the one that I remember most is probably from Michael Knowles. It's kind of funny at times. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Ha! Got him. Almost there. Oh, those people lost power. How unfortunate. All right. If I had to guess, Connor's section is going to be a bunch of lighthearted memes. Oh, man. Yeah, you got to have a good memes channel on there, too.
The next Horizon Arcade event will begin any minute now. Enjoy.
Oh, we're in a Horizon Arcade zone. Don't really know if I want to stick around for that. Okay, we got that one. Tessa section will likely be a women's group of prayer and happy talks, forest, I don't know, music. Oh, man, I gotta be in forest group then. I gotta check that one out. Connor's section will be me and DJ Para just roasting Bryce. Oh, I could be at that one too. That sounds like a fun one too. I like that. Oh, man. Oh, we didn't check this car to see if it has any car mastery. Nope, we got it already. Okay. Which one do we want? Ooh, Supra. Is this going to be off-road? What kind of race is this called? Retro, sports cars, Crimson Lane. Streets race. Okay. Our section are going to war against Connor. Or memes versus conspiracies. And I propaganda guys. Oh man, this is going to be great. Yeah, man, man, in a matter of just a few days in town, I think I drove by and was next to the same Supra twice. One evening, I went to get gas, and he was pumping gas next to me or something. They're just parked there. And then a few days later, we're driving down another street, and I think the same Supra was there. It's like, ooh, that would be fun. To get a Supra. Whoop. It's kind of a fun little This fits in with the music here, a little vaporwave kind of mini city drive through. This is kind of cool. Whoop. All right. I have a feeling that this person designed this and, oh gosh, had designed this little city in a way that they can have more than one race going through here. Different routes to take. So, my question. Whoa, shoot! My question is, for the Supra, are they still coming out with like? Is it only that 1 year that it came out, or are they still coming out with more? I don't know. I haven't really looked into them much, but I don't know. Let's see, this one's a 2022. Did they come out with Supras in the following years too, or is it just that 1 year? I have to look that up and see. Why does my music keep, like, pausing? Oh, wait. Now we're going that way? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I like them. They're not crazy expensive either. Yeah, I don't think they're, like, too out there. I don't know. I've seen some that look newer than others. Okay. Yeah, that's a it's the kind of thing that, like, I now live in an area that you really wouldn't see them very much. And, so I don't. And then I just don't really look at... I don't really go on websites and just stare at cars. So, I have no idea if things change or whatever. If I'm correct, they went like a decade without making one. They went like probably closer to 2 decades, I think, without making one. I think the last Supra that was out was like in the 90s or something. At least from what I remember. In the late 90s, maybe? But yes, it has been quite a while. It's kind of fun when they bring them back. Now we just need to have Mazda come back with like the RX-8 or something like that. That would be pretty cool too. RX-8, favorite car as a kid? Really? Nice. I don't know if it was my favorite, but I really don't remember what my favorite car as a kid was, honestly. I just remember one this kid in high school, I don't know. It was the funniest and just strangest thing. The topic, I wasn't really like friends with him or whatever, just he happened to be, I think he played tennis, and so like I was on the JV tennis team, and so we'd be in groups or whatever together and all that, and with a bunch of us, the topic came up about like dream car, and he's like, my dream car is a Honda Odyssey. Like, what? Minivan? That's all I remember. It's just strangest thing. It's like, well, okay. Maybe your mom's got a Honda Odyssey and it's pretty cool. I don't know. The RX-8 has the weird engine. What's the engine like? How is it weird? I'm curious. I don't remember hearing that. Not saying that it isn't, but I just never heard that. But I mean, hey, shoot for the moon. Odysseys are mad expensive. That is true. They aren't cheap. And they've got a lot of bells and whistles nowadays. Okay. We got that one. Yeah, wheel spin. Oh, almost got that other one. Instead, we got a measly 20,000 credits. Oh yeah, let's go back to Mexico. Can't remember what it's called, but the way that the crankshaft moves the pistons causes the engine to overheat or something like that. Okay. Huh. I feel like they would come across that in a certain version, and then they just decide to be like, hey, let's change that. Let's make it better. Rotary engine. Huh. Okay. Interesting. I'll have to look that up. You know what? I can look it up right now. Got time. Google. RX rotary engine. Oh, interesting. So the whole thing spins horizontally. Or, well, maybe not horizontally, but it's like... That's interesting. So they're not like typical pistons. Weird. Worst rotary engine. People did not like it. I wonder if they kept that the whole time, or if that was just a certain time period that they had that. Pretty strange. Well, hopefully they learn. Maybe that's why the RX-8 is not with us anymore. Okay. Is this the car that I picked up? I don't know. Looks like one I have not driven yet, so let's do it. Let's do it. So have you guys decided, I feel like I ask these kind of questions every time, but have you guys decided what you guys are gonna play on Saturday or anything? Any thoughts or ideas? Gosh. Okay, let's slow down just a little bit more. Second favorite car as a kid was the Dodge Viper. Still love them. Those are pretty cool too. I think when I was younger, I think just because more of it being actually feasible, I liked the Mazda Miata. And I think that's the only car that well, that and then maybe the Subaru WRX, I did this too. I don't remember, but I'd go onto their website and like customize them. Add all the features and see how expensive it was. And I think, oh, and I remember for a while too, I wanted that Hyundai Tiburon. Kind of similar to an RX-8, but the Hyundai version. That one looked, I had a buddy in college who had one of those. But yeah, I was like, oh man, I want to get one of those. Or I want to get a Miata or something. First car, Toyota Camry. 1992 Toyota Camry. This is as old as my wife. And then I took it to college and didn't know I needed to have the transmission fluid flushed and this and that, and totally ruined it. Worked to get the transmission rebuilt, did not really work, and ended up just selling it. But We haven't yet. I mentioned it will some party game. I found 15 more Christian games last night that I added to our wish list. Oh, cool. And dude, the Miata's cheap way to have a lot of fun with the car. I know, it's like, oh, that looks cool, but then, like, I don't know if my dad pointed it out. He's like, well, look at who's driving those. It's pretty much just all middle-aged women. I'm like, oh, yeah, maybe don't go for the Miata. He had a buddy that bought the S2000. That looks like fun too. That's kind of pretty similar. Just a Honda version. That would be pretty cool too. Wouldn't mind trying one of those out someday. That would be fun. They don't make those anymore. That's the thing. Like, there's so many cool cars out there. It's like, I don't know if I would want to, like, just have, like, I don't know. I like the cars I have, but if I was to get something fun, it's like, I don't want to, like, try something out and then, like, be like a pair of shoes. Like, I want to try this car out this day and then drive this other car this day just to try different things and experience different cars. But then it's like, oh, that would not work out at all. I mean, Miatas have changed a little bit. They're not as small and dinky and girly looking as they used to. But they still have that kind of stigma to them. So they do have that stereotype. So... But like when I played Need for Speed Underground 2 when I was in high school, I picked the Mazda Miata and like added all the special body kits and upgraded the engine and all that fun stuff to that car. It was my car of choice in that game, but we'll have to play that again at some point. That was a fun game. That was, besides like the Forza series, that was probably some of my favorite racing game was the Need for Speed Underground 2. Those are some good times. Since I live in the country, I have been looking at trucks more than I do cars these days. Yeah, I know, I think that too. And then I kind of wonder, it's like, my dad just got a truck. My father-in-law has a truck. Like, do I really need to get a truck of my own? Oh, darn it, I got stuck on the tires. Because eventually, I'm guessing that my parents will end up moving closer to where I'm at. Too fast. Need for Speed Most Wanted was my first real racing game. I played it religiously. Yeah, that's one that I actually never played, but I've heard so many good things about, so I definitely want to try that one out at some point. That is definitely on my radar. And you know what? I think I have... I don't know if I have that on... Do I? Yeah, I have that on GameCube. I don't know if I have that on the... I think they have a version of that on the 360. I'll have to look that up. I feel like playing on the 360 would be the best version to play. I'll have to look that up and see. Oh, they're all just waiting behind me. Hey, get out of the way, slowpoke. Oh, I don't even need to swerve that much. You just barely need to touch that flag. Go like this, boom! And they'll go around the whole thing and go real slow. One way to get ahead of the computer there. Let's see, Bronson says, I forgot it was on the GameCube. I owned it on the original Xbox. Yeah. Yeah, I was playing the first Need for Speed on the GameCube, streaming that a while back. That was after a while, that was hard to play. It's all like the resolution is so bad and everything's so fuzzy looking. look, because you're going so fast, you're looking in the distance, you need to make, you know, quick decisions. It's so hard to see. So if I can play on something that I can have just a better resolution to see things clearer, would be ideal. So let me take a look. I might have it on the 360. Let me take a quick look. Now, I don't have it on the 360, but I do have it on the Xbox, and that might be the way to go. I know, I want to try to... I get these games and the original, you know, I get the discs, and I want to try to play on original hardware if possible. And I feel like that's one game that they have brought to the backwards compatibility, at least on the 360, if nothing else. So I want to try to be a purist, if possible. I go through this effort finding these games just to like, oh, it's sitting there on the shelf. Okay, that's fun to look at. Let's go play an emulator. But yeah, I know I was looking at, because people do gameplay of the first Underground, and they play that on the PC, which isn't sold anywhere anymore, but they've got, you know, whatever kind of add-on thing to like bring up the resolution and whatnot, a little plug-in kind of thing. Okay, let's take a look at playlist. We've done most of everything here that's a race. Let's take a look at the Forzathon Weekly Challenge. Chapter 1, first of many. Own and drive the 1932 Ford Deluxe 5-window coupe. This is costing around $500 US when it was released. It was the first Ford production model to be fitted with a V8 engine. All right. Let's see if we can find that. Check that off the list. So how many cars we got now? 703 out of 889. Man. All right, so we want to jump to Ford. Actually, we can just it right here. I think that is. Oh, wait, how many do we have? Sheesh. Deluxe Coupe 5-window. Oh, we have 2 of them. Haven't driven either of them. Yeah. I mean, I'll probably use emulators for certain things. If I don't have like a physical copy and I really want to play it, I happen to come across a fair number of games that way. So, all right, yeah, you can drive this thing. It is kind of cool the range or the spectrum of cars they have in this game. So you can even like sit inside it and kind of look around. So this is what it literally looked like on the inside. Very simple. No seat belt, I don't think. I don't think those came for quite a while later. So that's the only way I could play Earthbound as a kid. Yeah, that's how I played Earthbound the first time too. When I was in high school and college, I could only play it on emulator. That was before they had like other, like the virtual console and stuff like that. I think we just need to drive a little bit. That'll. Okay, there we go. Now chapter 2, hot rod and hiding. Don't let the vintage looks of this deceive you. As an abundance of customization options await, head to the garage and spend 50,000 credits on updates and turn this classic car into a Hot rod. Let's see, are you supposed to... Oh, we need to get up to a Class A. Alright, let's get it leveled up to a Class A. It's gonna look so weird. I don't know, you can even... It even has the a little suitcase travel trunk in the back. And then if you were to want to bring the kids along, that little back hatch, I think, opens up to 2 seats. I think that's how it works. Pretty crazy.
Welcome back, Commander.
Oh, not auto. Let's do fine-tuning setups. I think there's one probably perfect for this one. There's a lot of them here. Alright, this one looks pretty well-rounded. Yeah. Hopefully this is at least 50,000 credits. Yep, 90. Okay, perfect. Man, I just love looking at it. It makes me think of The Great Gatsby. Yeah. You can do that. You can just like look at the car. I forget. Here, I think you can just go into the engine. Not the engine. Oh, isn't there like a way that you can just look at the car? Yeah, here we go. And then you can like come over here to the door. You can get a good look. You can see like it has a little shelf in the back. That's kind of cool. You got a crank for the window. And then a handle for the door to open up. And you can step inside. Whoops. What is it doing? Oh. Oh, you can change the horn. But yeah, look at that. Those are the pedals. And the shifter. Pretty crazy. Yeah, look at that. Let's see if you can... Can you open the back? Oh, you can open the back hatch. Yep, see, look at that. You can get into the back seat. Oh my gosh, I didn't know you could do that. I don't know what that is. Is that a battery or something? Huh. Yeah, there you go. You get 2 seats in the back, 2 seats in the front. No glove box, no center console. Exactly. Yeah. Of course, those are stock tires, right? No, just kidding. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Can we open the hood? Ah, it won't let us open the hood to look under there. That's too bad. Usually you can open the hood. Alright, let's go ahead and race. Or at least drive a little bit, so... Oh boy, that moves quick. Chapter 3. Hopefully your coupe is thoroughly upgraded and ready to race now. And there's only one place to head. To the drag strip. Go down to... go lay down some rubber and win a drag race in A class to show off your handiwork under the hood. It's really only like a few places where there's a drag strip. There's one there, and one here. Let's do this one. You want to take out the Lamborghini? Do you want to do this? No, I'm gonna take out my my Ford 1932 Ford model. Is this Model T? Model? I don't know what. I forget what this is. Oh, we're next to some other classics. That's cool. Oh boy, look at him go. Oh my goodness, look at that van. But we're pulling ahead, folks. We're pulling ahead. Is racing big where you live? Like real racing? I mean, I'm sure there's a few dirt tracks where they do some like off-road type. Well, no, there's a speedway that's not too far from where I live where they do some racing. And we've gone there for a couple 4th of July things, and they do like a couple different races, and sometimes they do like a demo derby or like a figure 8. They've done some like demo derbies with Winnebagos and stuff. That's pretty fun to watch them just rip each other apart. But yeah. Chapter 4. With the power of plenty in your Ford Deluxe Coupe, send it off in style, speeding down the Aerodromo in La Selva to earn 3 stars in the danger sign. Alright, where is that? The danger sign. Whoops. Okay. Like to go see that someday. Yeah, they're pretty fun. You got that because it's on 4th of July too. So you're there, and then you're watching fireworks too. All right, where? Okay, it's one of these over here somewhere. Man, where is it? Did I miss it? Oh. This one. Okay, so I just gotta go back. I just gotta turn around and go off this one here. Where we live, NASCAR and drag racing is big. Yeah, I bet, yeah. Yeah, there was some not too far from where I was in Tennessee, where I went to school. And even in town, they had like a dirt track thing where they'd do races on like Friday nights or whatever. And somehow I never ended up actually going. That would have been fun. Let's see, so you have the Concord Raceway and the Darlington Speed Track. There was, I forget which main speedway is kind of close. And I remember people talking about it, and like there'd be people that would go and they'd work there doing concessions or something like that as a job. Something there in like eastern Tennessee. I forget which one it, or northwestern Georgia or something like that. Woo! Wow, 1,200 feet. Look at that. Score! We're so good at jumping, guys. Okay. I think, is that it? Was that the last thing? Nope, got one more. Earn 3 star. Oh, 3 star. I thought it was 800 feet. What is Oh, maybe I did the wrong one.
Turn around when it is
Oh,
safe to do so.
is there two of them? Oh, there is two. That's right. There's one that goes off. That's right. It goes off of the wing of the plane. That's right. Just got so excited. Yeah, this game is crazy. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do. And every game they kind of add a little bit more to it, of different features and stuff.
200 yards. Turn right.
Oh, why does it want me to go around over there? I need to, like, go down this road.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
A nice little runway here. Okay, here we go. Forza, it's a console exclusive, but it's also on PC.
You have arrived at your destination.
So if your computer can handle it, you can get it on Steam from the Windows Store. If you have Game Pass, you can just download it on PC as well, I believe. So, alright, that completes that one. And let's see. Let's look at the map, this last one. The trial. What car do we need? We need to have a Class S1, Porsche 911, or GTR. Oh, we're going GTR all the way. Okay, let's switch over to the GTR here. Nissan. Here we go. Here's your GTR Nismo. Perfect. But yeah, Forza is not on PlayStation or Nintendo, if that's kind of what you're asking there. But yeah, it's on PC. A fair amount of Xbox games are there. There's a few Xbox games they are bringing to PlayStation though, so there's a chance you may be able to see it on there. If that's your console of choice. But oh yeah, what kind of specs do you have on your new computer? You should share that in Discord or something. I'm kind of curious, like what kind of graphics card and what kind of internals you have for your new computer. I think I may end up becoming a PC gamer. So much of me is already a console gamer. I mean, I feel like there's certain stuff that I would prefer to play on PC and that just work better with like keyboard and mouse. And then there's some stuff that, I don't know, I just kind of preferred having a console for, to be honest. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever be able to go full-blown PC mode. I mean, if I got a good enough PC, maybe I would be inclined to do that, but I don't have a good enough computer to do that, so I kind of have to. And then the fact that Nintendo will never, most likely never, put any of their games on PC. So I'd have to at least have a Nintendo console if I want to play any of those kinds of things. You have 32 gigs of RAM, terabyte hard drive, Intel chip, RX 2060, nothing crazy. Yeah, I should maybe if we ever get on a call sometime, I'll have to show you the thing. I'm using the PCbuilder.com website to kind of pick out PC parts for my next PC, however long in the future that may happen. So things may be subject to change. But I've kind of put together my wish list for what I want. And I was able to cram a 4060 Ti graphics card into there. think I've got 32 gigabytes of RAM as well. I think just because hard drive space or hard drive prices are going down, I have a 2 terabyte NVMe drive. Intel chip as well. It's a chip from 2 years ago. Oh, those are up there. Oh man, I don't want to do that. Maybe I'll have to. All right, fine. I'll do a Porsche. Should have leveled it. I should have just went and leveled up my my GTR. That's what I should have done. Hey there, Kendra. How's it going? Good to see ya. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, 2 terabytes is the way to go. I ordered on Black Friday, so they're out of stock. Yeah, I think that's when I got my drive too, like a year or two ago. Whenever I think it was last year. I got a 2 terabyte drive around Black Friday. It was on sale. But, so that's what, honestly, my computer is like almost 10 years old, and all I've done is upgrade the hard drive to NVMe drive like that, and that like totally sped up my computer like crazy just because my operating system can be run so much faster and all the files and stuff can be accessed much quicker because the read-write speed is so much better than a hard disk drive. Oh, thanks, buddy. 10 years old. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, we got it the year we or the fall just after we got married. We got our first apartment when we got married in August. Got our apartment. Well, we got the apartment before. My wife lived in the apartment. I was still living at home. Got the apartment, moved in, got the computer, got a new TV, all that fun stuff with getting a new place of our own. We'd both been living at our folks' house separately before then. But, yeah, it was a prefab HP NV something or other from Costco. Decent machine for the time. But nothing great graphically. I didn't... The funny thing, I don't know why I didn't even think about it, but being a computer major, I don't even remember looking at that much at the specs and choosing that much or like being picky with stuff. I don't know why or how that happened, but I definitely am looking at that stuff now, so... Ooh, there we go. Top 2 spots. Yeah, did we just have 2 people drop out? Normally these races, there's... Oh, look at this. First place. Gotcha. Usually there's 6 people racing. So... I don't really know why there's only 4 of us. Yeah, 2 of them dropped out. That's too bad. That's a bummer. Guess some people do that if they fall behind a little too far. They're just like, I'm not gonna hold everyone up. Okay. Oh, I didn't even look at the score. I assume that we Had a higher score than the red team. See what we can do here. It's best out of 3 races. So if we win the first 2, then we're good. Oh gosh, please don't. Just playing on a line is so frustrating because people don't know how to brake. They don't look ahead, and they just plow. Oh shoot! They just plow through corners. It's so annoying. Oh my gosh, another raid by Book. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How's it going, Book? Good to see you. Looked like you're having a good time with Super Mario Bros. 3. How far did you get? Did you enjoy it? Was it better than the last time you played? Doing well. Good to hear. I would pause, but I'm playing technically live against online people for this one race, so I'll pause when we finish the race here. But good, made a level 7. Excellent. That could be a tough game. And honestly, it wasn't until a few months ago that I actually played through the whole thing and actually beat it for the very first time. I've had that game, played it so much over my lifetime, but never made it very far. Can't pause? Skill issue, bro. Get good. Yeah. I mean, I could, but then my car would just go flying. So. For this particular race, those of us in the blue team... Oh. Oh no, I looked away for a split second, I go off the road. So us in the blue team are real people, and the people in the red team are just like highly skilled AI team, or computer team. Pretty neat. How neat is that? That's pretty neat. You guys will have to let me know. Have you ever seen those videos where that came from? The nature walk? Oh man. Came across those in college. So good. So much fun. This is an aspen. You can tell it's an aspen because of the way it is. How neat is that? You've probably put 100 hours into Mario 3 and have never beat it. Oh boy. Yeah, I think the most common thing I've done in the game is getting the warp whistles and just immediately going to World 8. I would just skip over so much of the middle worlds, and maybe I'd start them a little bit, and I'd be like, nah, I'm not going to finish that, and then use a warp whistle and move to the next. I always did enjoy the tiny large world or tiny huge world. That was always fun. I always felt there weren't enough levels that really implemented and did cool stuff with that mechanic. Alright, there's a chance we can still win. Best 2 out of 3. We focus and don't miss one of these checkpoints. I think we're good. So Bronson, stop distracting me. No. All right, gotta brake, buddy. You gotta brake. Come on. Oh gosh, he overshot it. Come on, dude. Read the map. Read the map. Bronson! Oh, you know what? Makes me... Your name. So, you talked about playing Earthbound before, Bronson. Playing on emulator. Did you ever play the English translation or the one with the patch, Mother 3? It's the sequel to Earthbound. And one of the characters' names actually is Bronson. So hey, you're in a video game. How neat is that? That's pretty neat. It's a pretty fun one. A little has some slight differences in the way that the battles work. It's like rhythm based.
How neat is that? That's pretty neat.
Exactly. Okay. Yeah, you're famous. Probably a favorite game is Mario Bros. 3 next to Super Mario World. Yeah, I remember I never had a Super Nintendo as a kid, and I always wanted to play one. And then I finally got one in high school. But Super Mario World just seemed so cool and different and interesting, I could never play it. All right. Got it. Favorite controller of all time? Man, there's a lot of good ones out there. You know, the funny thing is, my excuse me. The the NES that I grew up playing was the Revision, and so I got the those newer like dog bone style controllers, and so those were a little bit more comfortable. Anything goes. All right, let's try this one. Where do you? Okay, let's just fast travel here.
Will begin shortly. Good luck.
Sheila, I'm not doing Forzathon Arcade. Not interested. Alright, here we go.
You have arrived at your destination.
Whoa! Hang time. The Revision. So, I think we may have gotten it. Did we get it? So, the NES, you know, looks like the little VCR has the little flap that opens up and you slide the game in and you press it down and it has a little spring action. They had a top-loading design revision to the console that came out in like the early 90s. You should look it up. Just look at like NES top loader. Google that. And that is the one that I grew up playing. And so the controllers you'll see are highly modeled after the SNES controllers. They're like rounded on the sides. They call it dog bone style controllers because, well, they kind of look a little bit like a dog bone. So that is what I grew up playing for all my NES games and stuff. NES experience.
Arrived at your destination.
Let's see, did we get the I think we did get it. Did we get it? Let's take a look. No. We need to get 170. Oh, we were close though. What if we... Oops. Let's go back this way. Come from this direction. Maybe we can get a little bit more speed. Need speed. Oh, so you have... I had no idea what they were. Yeah. And then you should look up, I think they called the SNES Junior. I think that's the revision. The name of the revision. So the Super Nintendo also had one. Not as drastic of a change for the console redesign, but it was kind of a little bit more rounded off, not so boxy. So they had a console revision as well. And that was... Whoop, that was pretty much it. I don't think any other home console really had much of a difference in that. Alright, how do we get around this corner with maintaining our speed? Not like that. Alright, that slowed way too slow down. Way too slow for that. Alright, let's see if we can get it from this other direction again. I think we're only like a few miles an hour short. Need to hit 170. Yeah, the SNES one was a little different. I've only seen one of those a few times in the wild. Ah, we got it just barely. Perfect. All right. Can you get across this water? No, you can't. Go to these islands. Okay, so that's that one. Do we have anything left? Is that pretty much it? That at least what I feel like doing? We could do this one here. Photograph any Nissan at the Mission Santa Rosalia del Melange. However you pronounce that. I think is this a... No, that's a Porsche. Let's go... Oh, let's do this first. It looks like a Roomba that came out of the 90s. Yeah, it kind of does. I think at that point, they didn't really have any major revisions in... Oh, we almost got that other Hot Wheels car. The changes that they made instead, for like the 64, they just had tons of color variants. They didn't really change the overall like shape and dimension of it. Okay, let's go down to Nissan. How the Brits would call it. And let's go find that area, and then we'll take a quick picture. And you know what? I think after that, then I think we might be done. It's... Man, you're staying up pretty late, Bronson. It's like almost 2 o'clock in the morning for you. Where is that area? Down here? Oh, it's down here. Oh, perfect timing, yeah. Alright, yeah. Time to hit the hay. Go for it, man. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for coming back. We'll We'll definitely have to hang out some more again. Always great having you here. And maybe let's see. Maybe we'll be able to see you on Saturday as well. Oh, at the mission. Okay. That is a building over here. That is... Let's see, where is it? Yes, down the road we were just at. Nice. Yeah, have a good night. God bless, Bronson. And we'll see you later. And let me give a shout out to the wonderful Book of Gaming. And let's see, shout out also to Solely Switch. Two awesome channels, two, I would say individuals, but Solely Switch is made up of multiple people. Two awesome couples. If you're looking for more Christian streamers content to digest and consume, check both of them out. They're both great. They have the Fuzzy Pickles seal of approval. Not many people have it. So far only 2, because I've only said 2 so far. But yeah. We'll have to make some badges for you guys or something. Okay. That might be about it for tonight. Yeah. And let's see, is anyone else live? I saw Kodo was live earlier. Not sure if he still is or not. We'll take a peek and see. He is. He is still live. We'll give him... He's one of those Fortnite streamers, but he's great. He's a good guy. He's an awesome Christian guy as well. He's an Aussie down under. So, let's go give him a raid here. He's usually, just because he's at that time zone ahead of me now, or way behind that he's starting his next day, he's about to jump. He just finished his Saturday. He's jumping into Sunday, I think. But we'll go ahead and raid him. Appreciate everyone being here. Thank you so much, Book, again, like always, for sharing your community. I pray blessings over you and your streams, your community. Thank you all for being here and coming across. God bless you all. We shall see you most likely tomorrow evening. And not quite sure what we'll play yet. I need to figure that out. But yeah, have a good rest of your evening. Take care. God bless. And we will catch you in the next stream. See you guys.